Hey, what y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? Hey, you already know who it is. Dr. Bryan T. Woods back in the building, and we live back with another Wealth Promotion Sunday, also known as Simple Lifestyle and Legacy Conversation. And I want to thank my actual guests for being in the room today, Miss V. Monsanto and Miss Ramona. Hey, in the house. How you doing out there today? Out there in VI. How y'all ladies doing?
You good?
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, thank y'all for chiming in the room. Everybody that's viewing right now, hey, we are back in the building once again, and we're talking about the subject that everybody needs to be talking about. We're talking about how you can stop living paycheck to paycheck and start to take back control of your actual financial freedom. So, before we get off into this conversation today, what we're going to do, we're going to have an icebreaker with no other than the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James of this actual opportunity, no other than Mr. Bryan N. Bean. Hey, let's get right off to this icebreaker. And after this icebreaker, we'll get right off into a conversation that everybody needs to have on what's been taking the world by storm. Simple. Let's get right off into it.
I've always told people, I've always told people, as long as we have a compensation plan that pays and a product or service that works, we can do the rest. We can provide the training, we can provide the websites, we can provide the reward and recognition, we can provide the events. We have collectively hundreds of years of experience in this home-based business game. I got 30 personally. So you add up some of the other OGs that are on this Zoom, we got hundreds of years collectively. We have a vehicle in Make Wealth Real that has a comp plan that is outstanding, experts that are unbelievable. We provide the rest. You never have to worry about any tools. Y'all don't have to worry about no conference calls. Y'all don't have to worry about no webinars. Y'all don't have to worry about no campaigns. Y'all don't ever have to worry about events. We do everything at a high level as a group. I'm telling you, you're very, very fortunate to have us, and we're very, very fortunate to have you. We salute everybody on this Zoom for being part of something great. You guys have no idea how early it is in the game. Yes, we have $1 million residual ring earners, but we need 1,000 of them. We need 1,000 of them, not 10, not 100. We need 1,000 people that want to wear this residual ring or become a member of the residual ring club. We need 1,000 of them. And then guess what? Then the states will be ready for us. Do you understand how early it is in the game? Until 1,000 people have the residual ring, until 1,000 people can say, hey, if I had $1 million in my account, I would need to be getting 8% at $1 million in my account to earn what these guys make monthly. I want you guys to understand that this is not ground floor. We are in the basement. Rock bottom ain't even, like the foundation hadn't even been, the architect hadn't even been called in yet to, the engineer hadn't even been called in yet to see what the foundation looks like. I don't know what you did in your life to be in this position, but you did something right. Very seldom are you able to get in something this early that's this incredible. We've already been battle tested. We've already been battle tested. Extra Digit has had our ups and downs. We've already had our trials and tribulations. We've already experienced our legs that's going to leave. We've already experienced the rumor mill. We've already experienced the fallout. We've already experienced people thinking that we weren't going to make it. This almost be our 6th year, bro. 6 years. I think October will be my 6th year in the business. People thought we weren't going to last 3 months. People thought the land was just a facade. People thought you wasn't gonna make it to 4 figures a month. People thought it was just a one-time thing. Y'all don't know how many people doubted us. And then here we come reloaded. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now with the new tools and the new attitude and the new culture and the new energy and the new events? Train the Trainer just launched 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we just launched Train the Trainer. So now it's time for me to fulfill my promise and train trainers. But you got to be tough. Everybody put that in your notes. I must toughen up. You got to be tough.
Did you know that with your VA home loan benefit that the down payment
Hey, what y'all doing out there? What y'all doing out there? And we back live on the Lifestyle and Legacy Actual Conversation on this Sunday. I want to thank everybody for coming, chiming in today. Hey, everybody's viewing right now. If you want to be live in the room with us, hey, you can tap off into the room right now. Is at B is at bit.ly backslash Power Move 06 if you want to come live in the actual chat room. If you want to come on YouTube, we're live on YouTube at Power Move 06. But most of all, if you're the one that's actually viewing us right now, go ahead and share, and of course, like, subscribe, and share this with your actual friends. All right. And let's get right off into it. Hey, so we got an awesome, impact conversation set up for you today. Hey, I got two awesome business partners on the line today. Let's make sure y'all can hear me clearly. Hey, can y'all hear me real clearly out there? Can you see me very clearly on the stream as we get off into this conversation we're about to get off into?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, Miss V. How you doing?
I am doing better than amazing.
Hey, that's awesome on the day 8. How's things going in your neck of the woods?
Great, great, great.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, let's get right off into this actual conversation. V, let me know when you see my stream pull up. But before we get off into it, Ms. V, there's been a lot of things been going on as of late in the last, 4 years or so. There's been a big paradigm shift, right? That's been happening. And what's happening is, a lot of things been going up with the financial industry. You know what I mean? The rates for you to be able to purchase a home went up, right? People rent has been going up, right? I got you. The people rent been going up. Also, on that tip, a lot of people you know, services and goods been going up. We talking about food. We talking about, a lot of things that people have to pay for. But V, you know what didn't go up?
No, the people paychecks.
Hello, make it make sense. People paychecks did not go up. And I got a problem with that. And the reason why I got a problem with that, because guess what? I am one of those people, right? But more so, you got people that done did everything right. They went to high school, they got good grades, they went off to college, was top of the class, they went off into the military, they retired. You got people that went off in the trades in the union and stuff like that. They retired. You got people that went off and, started working in the workforce and they would take care of their family, stuff like that. You even got people that stepped out on the limb to be small business owners. But everybody's feeling the effect right now. You even got some people that eventually actually became real wealthy because or whatever circumstances. Maybe they went in the NFL or they went in the NBA or they're in the National Baseball League. We got people from all walks of life that's feeling what's going on right now financially with this opportunity. Well, with this actual shift that we talk about, this paradigm shift, right? But V, what is one thing that you what is one big thing that people want to be able to capture with all this stuff going on, financially? What are some of the things that you've been hearing people say that they want to stop or they want to be able to take care of in this actual time with this paradigm shift?
People want to be able to spend a lot more time with their families, and they need their finances to be in a better shape in order for them to be able to do so. So, financial security, being able to have a better future, and be able to one day be able to walk away from the workforce where they don't have to trade time for money, you know?
Understood, understood. And that's one of the biggest hurdles that a lot of people try to get over. But truth and reality is this. A lot of people don't no longer have to sit off in hurting financially anymore because there's too much entities out there that can help them right now. Once upon a time, when we had, it took a village to raise a family or a village to be able to, come together and work together, a lot of things worked a lot smoothly. But you know what's been happening in the recent 20 to 30 years? People are starting to become divided. People are becoming separated because everybody wants to be like my, me, right? But in reality, you still need someone along the way to give you guidance. And sometimes you working so hard at being the best professional, the best NFL player, the best Major League Basketball player, be the best basketball player, the best teacher, the best soldier, the best at whatever you do, the best preacher. But in reality, a lot of people are hurting, right? But we got the solution. We got a solution right now because most of us already have public information. Anything that's public is in the newspaper, on the news, on the social media, and these things like this. But what people are failing to realize is this: the help is right in front of your face. A lot of people have been looking for a blessing. And when I say that, people use blessing frivolously now. Some people looking for a breakthrough. And sometimes people use a breakthrough frivolously. Some people are looking for just that little nudge. What are the wealthy doing? Well, I'm here to tell you, there's no more secrets. See, that was the thing. There's two different type of information. There's private, and then there's public, and then there's private. All of us been already indoctrinated with the public information. That's what they wanted us to be in on. But in reality, the private information that your so-called groups, your so-called wealthy elite groups or groups, financial groups that have been keeping us for years. We got to take back the power of our financial freedom. And this is how we know how. We're talking about simple. Let's pass down the information like the wealthy been doing with their family for generation to generation. With that being said, let's get right off into this actual conversation. V, let me know when you see the stream is up and it's nice and clear, so we can have this talk because we're not gonna be before people long today, but we got to get this information across because we've been charged with this charge in order for us to spread this information about what's going on with this opportunity, right? So everybody that's viewing right now, I need for you to go ahead and silence your cell phones. I need you to go if you at home right now and you serious about taking it to another level financially. I need you to go into the next room. I need you to disconnect yourself from your environment right now. I need you to plug in and listen at the sound of my voice as we have this conversation, and not because you have to, but I'm sent as the messenger to give this message to you today with this conversation. So, everybody's viewing right now. I'm gonna give you a caveat before we get off into it. I am not the know all be all. I am not an expert at what we're talking about. But I know 100% of the information. What I'm about to show you today, you're not going to be able to unsee what you're about to see. What you're about to hear, you're not going to be able to unhear what you're about to hear. But I can guarantee you, you're either going to get into this now or you can get into it later. Either way it goes, whether it's going to be for you or your child or however, we need to do something different because what we've been doing this whole time financially, we've been working in struggle. And it's time to stop working your finances in survival mode. We wasn't meant to be survival because a lot of us out right here, we have rights, birthrights, and I mean abundance. Let's tap into it. So, just like I told y'all before, hey, I'm a proud member of Extra Digit Movement. We're Lifestyle and Legacy Connect. And today, along with my awesome, partners on this actual movement, we're going to get off into something called S.I.M.P.L.E. What are we talking about, right? Y'all bear with me because it try to show off on me. We're talking about the extra digit movement concept called S.I.M.P.L.E. We're talking about the public information versus the private knowledge, the information that we were talking about up front. Think about this. Right now, there's 4 roadblocks that's stopping people from becoming actually well off or in a better situation financially. We're talking about taxes, debt, big business, and inflation. Those 4 roadblocks are stopping people right now. Believe it or not, taxes and debt are just like husband and wife, right? If you are or you got a lot of taxes, that means you paying out a lot of money, right? But just imagine this: if you was able to take that 1/3 of your taxes back and put it in your pocket, you wouldn't have a debt problem because you wouldn't have to go get a payday loan. You wouldn't have to go get a credit line and be living off of credit cards. You wouldn't have to go get these different loans that I got outrageous interest rates on it. You would have more money in your pocket to do things, right? Well, we're gonna show you how that's gonna be able to tie into you to get rid of that thought process of dealing with that big business. And right now we're in a big business season. We started big business season from August all the way to December. We talking about back to school. We talking about Halloween. We talking about Veterans Day. We talking about all these different days. We talking about Thanksgiving and lo and behold, Christmas. And we fighting inflation at the same time. But let's get right off at how this is going to work for you, the business owner, the multimillionaire, and the average day working person, right? So what we're talking about is S.I.M.P.L.E, a solution to you to be able to access private knowledge and information. No longer do you have to look, or you have to, try to want to, hear what they talk about in secrecy. The truth is out there, but it's time for us to apply the same rules of what they've applying, right? We're talking about how you can be able to shift, increase, multiply, protect, and leverage everything, right? We got a couple of our actual, people that took this opportunity and it's working miracles for them. Now, I'll give a caveat. Every situation is different for everybody because they have a different financial situation. Some people will be able to get all the way out of that, and some people go and see a breakthrough to do bigger things they never achieved before. Here's some of the people that took this actual opportunity. Here's Miss Actual Marcella Gardner and Miss Anita Patton. Both of them were able to purchase their actual dream homes in their actual states. Right now, Miss Marcella Gardner, for instance, she was able to purchase her dream home in the state of South Carolina. Sumter to be exact. She built her house from the ground up. Miss Marcella Gardner is living out her better days and enjoying all the fruits of her labor, all because she took the strategy of S.I.M.P.L.E and they was able to help her purchase her dream home with keys to my home ownership. Miss Anita Patton was able to go ahead and snowball and do some big things too in the state of Alabama. She'd be able to purchase her dream home with her family's enjoying it right now, and she's being able to live out her days off of the fruits of her labor. And she's enjoying it so much. She's always open to show this opportunity that we're talking about. Yes, it gets even better. Here's this awesome power couple right here. Mr. Don Wilson and Ruthie Rodriguez. Hey, they were able to snowball all of this goodness with this simple strategy by shipping the money back to themselves, right? Eliminating the 85K, reducing their taxes by 960 actual dollars in taxes. And they're also being able to restore both of their credit scores into the 800. That's husband and wife, not together, separately. Both of them have 800 plus credit scores, and they were able to lower the actual bills by $100. But what's most impressive, they would took all that financial goodness and be able to purchase 2 parcels of land, actual purchase a vacation home in Cabo St. Lucas, and purchase 10 acres in Puerto Rico. So, some of y'all asking right now, hey, what are you really talking about, Bryan? Well, this is what I'm talking about. We're talking about making the shift. On average, right now, most people are giving away $300 to $800 a month, all because they're in the highest tax bracket as a W-2 earner. Yes, I said it. Yes, you pay the most taxes as the person working hard every single day, day in and day out. But let's talk about the shift of what the actual, wealthy been doing. They made the shift. That's why they're able to be able to play. Because they always say, if you want to be able to do what the big boys do, you got to have money to play. If you ain't got no money, you cannot play the capital gains play, right? It gets even better. Right now, you can make the shift. You got a house or apartment is all you need. You can be able to make the shift to start a home-based business. Did you know by starting a home-based business with Make Wealth Real Financial as a qualified marketing director, you can be able to lower your taxable income and start to be able to play the game that the wealth will do, right? Let me look you in your face when I tell you this, because maybe some of y'all don't understand what I'm saying right now, right? Most people right now that's been with the wealthy, they have always had some type of business going on in their family. I'll wait. I want you to drop some 100s in the chat if you understand where I'm taking this, right? They always had some type of business run in and around that house. Some people are like, well, my wife don't have to work. Y'all don't realize the reason she was at home. They say she don't got to work, but she got a home-based business. She the secretary for what's going on with the business at the house. You always thought that she did nothing. Yeah, she monitoring those books and the transactions was going on with her family, and that's her job. She at the house nurturing her kids and all that. And you trying to figure out how is they doing this? They always kept a business. Yes. I'll wait. Enough for looking at me, because it's not about looking at me. It's about looking at this information, right? Let's get right off into it, right? So let me know you can see my stream back pulled up, Ms. V, right? Let's give them a little bit more of this information that's going to help solve some of their problems, right? Well, actually, for a lot of people, most of their problems, right? So right now, by making the shift, we want to welcome you to the rules of what the wealthy been doing, right? We're talking about you being able to make that shift, and now you can be able to play with the big boys. You being able to tap into, the Apple capital gain realm. Now, I want to make this clear, right? And I know, this is not a teaching moment. This right here is an informational moment, because just like I told y'all, I am the messenger. I'm passing the information on what the wealthy have been doing right now with different things. But with this opportunity, you can win wholeheartedly, right? So think about this. A lot of people are always talking about, hey, it's all about, man, how much you make on that job, or how much they pay you, how much. You asking the wrong question. You should be asking, what am I doing with the money when I get it to do these things, right? It's not about how much money you make. It's about how you making your money and what you do with it to make money come back to you. That's what we're talking about when we talk about the different levels. Taxpayers paying the highest tax breaker. As a business owner, you paying 10% less. But you want to be over here with the big boys, paying 15% or less on capital gains. It's about the way you making your money. I'll wait. People always say how much you make, but it's the way you make it and what you do with it when you got it. Let's go. We have a solution right now, right? You have a solution already right now, but you just not using it. And the reason why you're not using it, because you don't got friends. You ain't tapped into the friends that's really trying to pour into you, right? I'll wait. See, I teamed up with a different type of friends, right? They let me know that, hey, with me having a home-based business or apartment, plus myself, I can make the shift. So I decided to choose me. I've chose my career. I've chose the job. I've chose other things for years, but it's time to choose me, yourself. You the number one asset by starting a home-based business as a qualified marketing director right now for one time, $100, $149 a month. You can start a home-based business with this financial opportunity, right? And all I do is share this information. You could be able to write off tax advantages like being able to get an instant pay raise, being able to turn your expenses into deduction. You can also be able to hire your kids. You can be able to leave a legacy and break the actual cycle and give generational head start. Right, it gets even better. Right now, we got unlimited income that you can be able to tap into. You can get paid residually, daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly. Right now, for a time, you can be able to tap into your time freedom. You can be able to do this opportunity anywhere in the world, wherever you go. And most of all, you can be able to get out of that you can be able to choose opportunity over security. Most people only want security, but you can have both and be able to play the rules of what the wealthy have been playing, right? I'll wait. It gets even better. So we talked to you about the actual side when it comes to being an actual qualified marketing director and starting the home-based opportunity. But since I got my awesome, business partner in the building, I'm gonna let her go ahead and break down to you how the membership works and how much it costs. Ms. V, go ahead and drop some knowledge on them how it works, with the membership.
Okay, as a member, you get access to real experts who help you to take advantage of the financial situations that the wealthy has been doing for years. You become a member by purchasing a membership for $149 a month for upfront and once a month, every month for the $149. You get access to experts in the tax field, debt elimination, in how to lower your bills, and how to increase your credit score. So you get three things that go down for you and one thing that goes up for you with experts who have been in the field for 25 years plus for this for this membership of $149.97 a month.
Awesome. Hey, that hits way different. But you know what's even better about that? Is sweeten the deal. That's the three ups. Talk to them about the three downs. Talk to them about the one up, the biggest up that everybody didn't realize this is truly what people living off of. Bam.
Yes, those experts are able to help you to increase your credit score because average of 126 points, and that is a game changer for most people if they don't realize it, because the lower your credit score is, the more you are paying for the product that you borrowed. The higher your credit score is, the less you're paying for it.
Wow. I never quite heard it like that until I joined this awesome, financial group with Extra Digital Movement powered by Make Well Feel Financial. It is way different. So I look at things different now, right? But you know what's more impressive? They even break down to you to be able to give you your debt relief date, your actual millionaire date, and your actual interest saved, and your time saved date. But you know what, Ms. V, how does it hit with the income that you're going to be able to get back once you complete this actual whole strategy of S.I.M.P.L.E? What type of numbers you're going to be able to put back in your pocket, on average once you have no debt? I'm talking about you got no credit card debt, you got no payday loans, you got no regular loans or nothing. What is it going to look like? What type of figures you're going to be able to bring back? 3, 4, 5, 6. What type of things you're going to be able to bring back in your household?
You're looking to bring back over 5, 6 figures back into your household because you no longer owe the government nor big business, and they're no longer in your pocket. So the experts help you to put that back in your pocket by eliminating your debt, by lowering your tax, and your regular monthly bills back into your household. That's a game changer right there. People, like you said, it's not only how you make your money, it's how you get to keep it. And these experts show us how to keep our money.
Yes. Hey, and that's what I like. I got experts. I don't have to go, I don't have to be going around to the local hookup tax person. I don't have to go around to the person that, will make my credit score, right for me to make this major purchase. I don't have to go around to, put some phony information. I got real life extras been doing this for 20, 30 years, and they invested in they whole actual source is directly in each one of these different departments of finances to help me make wealth real, right? Now, think about this. A lot of people right now, they looking to be able to do things like this because a lot of people on this stream, a lot of people that be viewing into us, they want two things. They either on their way to work, they're on the way back to work, or they resting from work. But either way it go, a lot of people got something going on with work. But let me tell you something: the people that done put in that work, they looking to travel now. They want to be able to put more cash flow back in their pocket. They want to be able to have vacation homes. They want to have their dream cars. They want to stop being the actual borrower. They want to become the lender. And the biggest thing is this right now: they want to invest, but guess what? They mostly want to invest in a sure thing. And the more surest thing that you can invest in is yourself. And getting educated by Extra Digit Movement, Make Wealth Real Family, it hits like no other. We have one of the top greatest trainers of all time in Mr. Bryan and Bean. Man, I'm gonna drop this in the chat, man, because this is how serious it is. Man, y'all need to go look this guy up. Bryan and Bean is a world-renowned, mindset and money speaker that done been all over the world. Man, I'm gonna drop this in the chat, man. Hey, go Google this guy, man, for real. Hey, Bryan Bean, look him up. You know what I mean? I got to put that in the chat, because everybody always trying to figure out what's going on. Man, it's been tested, tried and true. But you know what else been tested, tried and true? This system that we have, right? So, hey, who we got out there, man? We got to share the wealth today. Miss V, hey, who we got? We got Miss Evelyn in the room.
Miss Evelyn is in the room. Miss Ophelia is in the room.
Oh, it's on here. Hey, how y'all doing out there today?
Great.
And we have a special.
Better than amazing.
Okay, I need y'all to help. I need y'all to help me out. Miss Evelyn. Miss Evelyn, just by showing the power of a home-based business, what type of numbers we doing with those sponsorship bonuses through Infinity? Hey, could you read the screen and let the world know? Because, man, we got real people in the room. People think that we be hiding behind screens, but in reality, man, we all over. We and all I can do is, hey, first off, let them know where you from, and let's go ahead and give them some information, Miss Evelyn.
Well, I'm Evelyn Freeman, and I'm from St. Thomas, Virgin Islands. And I'm a part of MWR Financial as MWR Financial. And to get on board with your $249.97 per month, one time, $100 and $149 a month, you become a marketing director, which each person that you bring on board as a membership, you get $50. So with 3 of those, along with just a person that just want to be an individual taking advantage of the services that they offer, you get $50 back for that as well. So you get $50 for each person that you bring on board. If you do it within record time, you could go ahead and get $150 momentum bonus. That's just because you did it within time.
Man, that hits way different. Miss Evelyn, you know what? I was just bragging on you. And you know what? You have not disappointed me yet. You are sharp as a tack. I'm going to tell y'all right now, if y'all out in VI right now, y'all hearing the sound of this lady voice, this is someone that you want to meet and get some knowledge from. Hey, she is all over it. Miss Evelyn is definitely the matriarch in her family. I'm telling you right now, even she knows when a good thing is good. She told you about the sponsorship bonus and this momentum bonus. But think about this. Even better, you can be able to tap into in 60 days, you can get 450 and you could be able to go ahead and tap into this $900 a month. That's $1,500, to the good. But you know what's most impressive about this? Miss Evelyn actually got this momentum bonus. Miss Evelyn got this momentum bonus when she started in this opportunity, and you can do the same too. But it gets even better, right? Think about this. For having a small team of 12 executives, you can earn an extra $600 an actual month. Um, you know, with a small team of 12, you don't have to go out there and get the whole 12 yourself. Hey, I can go out here, I can tell V can go tell Miss Evelyn go tell 3 people from around the field in St. Thomas. And Miss Ramona go tell another 3 over there in St. Croix, and then Miss Ophelia go tell like another 3 over there in St. John. Before you know it, we got a team of 12, right? And we teaching everybody to go out and get that team of 12 because we know what that 600 can do. We know that can help pay off that car note. We know that can help us speed up the process on paying off that mortgage. We know other things that can be able to help us do. That's why we share the power of a home-based business. It gets better. At executive level 2, you can earn $300 an actual week, and it's 4 weeks in a month. Now, usually we don't do math in public, but for actual conversation purposes, you could time that 300 times 4. That's $1,200 a month on top of the 600. And we don't do math, but that's $1,800 to the good. Now, I don't know about you. Drop some fire emojis in the chat, or drop some fire emojis in the chat on YouTube, and let us know if you want to get that 1,800. You can do it, all by sharing the power of a home-based business. But it gets even better. V, hey, show them how we put this all together by sharing the power of a home-based business and how this line up with these different type of pays.
Yes, we are paid so many different ways with this home-based biz opportunity. And when you get to the next level, which is executive director 3, you are able to unlock the leadership bonus, where you get paid anywhere from $10 to $150 for each person per day that comes into your opportunity. Guys, this is not people that you went out there and talked. These will be people within your team. Like he was saying, Miss Evelyn could go out there and she got 3 people, and Ramona will get 3 pieces, and Mr. Jason Thomas will get 3 people. And the next thing you know, you're getting $10, $30, just like this on the screen, this black screen is actually somebody's day that pay, because his team brought in Mary, he got $30. Somebody else brought in Elijah, he got $30. Along with the person who brought them in, who got the sponsorship bonus for bringing them in of the $50, he got $30, $50, $100, $30, and his daily guarantee as well. They don't take anything away from you to give you something else. All of it you get. You get momentum bonuses, you get sponsorship bonuses, you get leadership bonuses, you get that weekly $300, all of it because you're doing the work, or your team is doing the work to help you get this. And your daily guarantee goes from $150 a month all the way to $450,000 per month, just because
Wow.
you're helping people and sharing this opportunity with other people.
Man, it's levels to this. It's level to this. I told y'all in the beginning of this conversation, what we're about to show you will not be able to unsee it. What you're about to hear, you're not gonna be able to unhear. But you know what? We got a little bit more fire for you, right? Hey, do we have Miss OJ on the line? Miss OJ, are you there? Okay, she must be doing something. So think about it. We said there's levels to this thing, right? And Ms. V can attest for this. In the first level, you got $150 to $4,500 an actual month. That's just the executive level. In the executive level alone, by just becoming a qualified marketing director, with qualifying by becoming, by $100 one time, $149 a month, you can be able to tap into being a qualified marketing director. You being able to pay out stuff like your mortgage, be able to invest, be able to pay, pay your car note or pay off all your bills in full. Just imagine that, right? It gets even better. Now, if you like some of the people that like how I like it, you want to make that 6,000 to 30,000 in the regional actual deal, right? At the regional level, you could be able to pay off your cars with that type of deal. You could be able to, buy your dream home. You could be able to pay off your student loans, and you could possibly send your kids to private school. Or if you like me, you like to take vacations and enjoy the actual sunny beaches like VI and some of the Caribbean and all over the world. They have natural paradises, right? But if you like everybody that's in the room right now, everybody loves to get on this presidential level because we know we could change our whole family financial identity. You heard what I said to you? I want you to drop some actual 100 emojis in the chat if you love to change your whole family's identity, right? You could be able to start financial a family endowment. You could be able to, have private jets. You could be able to purchase your actual dream sports car. Or if you like me, you want to have a nice actual some nice real estate that you can enjoy with your whole family year round, all around. I mean your whole family, not just your immediate family, your whole extended family can enjoy this with you. Or if you like boat life, man, you could be on your actual boat doing excursions all the time. It doesn't have to be the weekend to do it. All because you made the choice to decide to choose you. When you choose you, you're going to get a better results on what you got going on financially. It's so much different, right? So think about this. Let's talk about this gentleman right here, V. What you know about this young man right here? We talk about Mr. Clovell, the modern day Rockefeller GQ, Mr. GQ. Hey, what do you know about this fella right here? How he multiplied what he's doing? With it's simple.
This gentleman right here, Mr. Oliphant, he doesn't just talk about it, he's about it. He's going to show you exactly what this membership is going to do because he doesn't do a lot of talking. He puts it to play. He does what the experts tell him to do, and he was able to become a ratio player in the precious metals department in our membership. He has bought that land that we talk about in the land banking department. He has eliminated his debt because he followed the script of the experts and he eliminated $69,000 of debt. He reduced his taxes. That tax game that we talk about, just because you have a home-based business, he was able to put back in his paycheck from that job, $400 per month. He restored his credit. The guy is now in 835. Guy, the highest credit score is 850. He's 835. All because the experts been showing him what to do. In fact, with the credit part, the experts do it for you. You'll be seeing things just popping up in your email that the experts been doing on your in the background on your behalf. And he's earning $600 a month. Guys, you don't have to be making $1,000 a month or $4,500 to feel the effects of this membership. He's making $600 a month and is being able to take advantage of the next level strategies that this membership has that we haven't talked about yet. But because he took part of the first level strategies, which is reducing his taxes, eliminating his debt, increasing his credit score, and being able to lower his bills, he was able to now become that ratio player because the money that came back to him, he multiplied it in the precious metals and the land banking department.
Man, you said a mouthful, but you know what's real impressive about this gentleman? Hey, he is one of the quietest millionaires that we actually know. And he set this up so his family never have to ever struggle again if anything was to happen to him. They said all they gotta do is follow the blueprint. So, Miss V, this is one of the best parts of the actual conversation that you love so much. I see how every time when you, Mrs. O or Mrs. Evelyn talk about this actual topic right here, y'all just light up. But I'm gonna let you do the pleasure of talking about the P phase. and simple. How does that work? And break that down to them in the most form, because and we can have a conversation about this, right? We got to have a conversation about this. Go right ahead.
Yes, the phase of this is called the protect phase. Because what's the sense of working so hard for everything that you work hard for somebody to be able to take it from you, the tax man be able to take it away from you, you die, and now your family not able to get it because it was not protected. So with this company, we understand that you work hard for what it is that you have and what you have accumulated, and we want you to be able to protect it. So just like Nelson Rockefeller said, own nothing but control everything with this complex trust that this membership allows you to be able to take advantage of for way less than if you try to do it outside of this membership. Now you have protection like Oprah, like Rihanna, like LeBron James, like the Rockefellers. Your family now, you can now start your family's legacy for generations to come because you have now gotten yourself to the place where you own nothing but control everything. You have set your family up for a lifetime, and for generations to come with the complex trust that their membership offers you. They say membership has its perks, another P, but yes.
Awesome, awesome. You know what, man? I love the way that you actually explain that. Hey, I want y'all to give Mrs. V an actual virtual round of applause, but more so, as in for her putting out this information, and she's actually one of the first persons to bring this to her actual environment out there in the awesome, beautiful island of Virgin Islands. But you know what? People are always talking about we hide behind the camera. Let's take the stream down. Who do we got in the building today? Let's spotlight some people. Let's talk. Let's give out the testimony. If it's anybody that's in the room, oh man, we got a bunch of superstars in here. We got Jason Thomas. What's going on, JT? We got Miss Othelia DeWint. We got Miss Evelyn Freeman. We got Miss Ramona Allenby. Oh man. Hey, y'all, I'm about to y'all need to come on in the room. I need y'all to give y'all testimony because man, people be thinking I'm always on here doing ghostwriter presentations and stuff. I got people in the room today. Okay. If anybody would love to come off mute, I'm gonna go ahead and spotlight y'all right quick. Let me go ahead and start spotlighting y'all because yeah, definitely. Jason, man, it's good for you to be back, man. Like in the building, in the flesh, come off mute, man. Like for real. You've been
Hey, good
missed.
afternoon. Good afternoon. What's going on, B Woods? Power
Hey,
move
man.
on 6.
Hey, you already know, man. Hey, it's the same energy and the same love, man. I'm so happy for you to be back in the States. You just don't even know, man. Man, I'm thinking about taking a flight, man, just to come over and spend time with you over there wherever you at. You know what I mean? How you been doing,
Awesome.
man?
Awesome. Hey, everybody. I'm doing awesome as Mr. Woods just Dr. Woods, let me get that straight. Dr. Woods just stated, I'm coming back from Korea where I was doing my business with the military. For those that don't know, I'm active duty military. It used to be, I say this testimony is over 18 years. Now it's over 21 years of active duty federal service, currently serving here at Fort Cavazos, Texas. That's where I'm at right now. Had a great time in Korea. But more importantly, I had a great time seeing Dr. Woods continue and staying consistent with sharing this wonderful information, as well as Ms. Monsanto, 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 and Ms. Freeman, Ms. DeWint, and the whole team. I haven't met Ramona yet, but it's a pleasure to meet you. But yeah, I have to give it off to the consistency of sharing this information because, believe it or not, people are in a more I guess you could say downward spiral when it comes to finance, especially as we go into these election seasons. So for those that don't know my backstory, like I told you, I'm active duty military. I'm a chief foreign officer in the United States Army. Before getting with NWR, I had no plan for my finances. Well, let me take that back. I had a plan. It was what my mom and what everybody teaches us. Go to school, good grades, go to college, get a good job, and then retire from that job. The problem that I found with that philosophy and that formula was that no matter how great I did on my job, I was still, still waiting. Basically, every month I was paying. I was behind in my pay, meaning that I was always making money and I was always getting promoted because I was doing the right thing on my job, but the money was never enough for what we had going on. For those that don't know, I have 6 children. So anybody that has kids know kids can eat, kids are expensive. But what I didn't understand is how was I as a sergeant, or for the civilian people as a supervisor, making a certain amount of money and we was going paycheck to paycheck. And now that I'm, for lack of better words, and to connect with the civilian population, now that I'm a director or a manager, how is it that I'm still living paycheck to paycheck? I couldn't understand that. For my military, I went from sergeant to staff sergeant to sergeant first class, all the way to WO1, and still living paycheck to paycheck. Now, as a CW2 with MWR, the experts told me, hey, you're losing money in taxes. Kind of like what Miss Verna started talking about with Mr. Oliphant. They put $200 back into my check immediately, like my next paycheck, Dr. Woods. And then from that point on, I loved that service so much. I told enough people about it to where the company started paying me $600 a month. That's $20 a day, $600 a month, plus the $200 that they got me back in taxes every single month. So that was $800 every month they was giving me back every single month. And so that was enough to push me out of debt, give me more cushion in my paycheck, to where now I was able to invest in the PRA that the company has and the DCA. So now my money's working 2 times over. And oh, by the way, they took my credit score from a 644 all the way up to a 791, and they're still waiting. They're still working on it. So I'm close to that 800. And once I get to that 800 club, y'all ain't gonna be able to shut me up about any of these services. I mean, it's enough already. But here's the thing: once I get to the 800 club, that's not where it stops. There's no tip of the iceberg with this company. Precious metals, buying land in the path of growth. Once that money comes back to my pockets, just think about what more investments I can get into. It's not about the money that you have, but what you can do with the money that this company shows you what all is possible, and that's making wealth real. So I appreciate you staying consistent and giving this information out, because every season is different for people. For me, Clovell talked to me for 6 months, and I said, no, I'm good. And then one day I said, you know what? This joker keep posting stuff. Let me just go ahead and see what it's all about. And ever since, my life has been changed. So thank you, Dr. Woods. And I know you're changing lives. Keep doing what you're doing.
Awesome. Hey, I want to thank you so much up front, Jason, for giving that testimony, because I be telling people we got people in all different fields, from echelons to people that's multi-millionaires, celebrities, all the way down to people that's custodians at school. But when you get with us, we don't care how much money you make. What we care about is you come and get the information that's being put out, and you go back out into the world and tell your kids, tell your friends, your family, anybody that's willing to hear the sound of your voice, that you can win on any echelon of what you getting paid right now. Because that was the most craziest thing. Everybody always worrying about how much money you getting paid. They're not thinking about how you making your money and what you doing with your money whenever you get it, in order for it to multiply, to bring money back to you in your sleep. But that's a whole nother topic. Anybody else on the line that has, an actual testimony? Because I don't want nobody to leave out of here and been holding on to a testimony, because everybody at different walks of life. You see what that young man just said. He's one of the most, when I tell you, one of the most electrifying guys I ever met, that was under 40. He just hit 40. He's still young. He hit young. If he want to walk away from his career right now, he can. But he's continuing to, give some goodness before he walks away, because I'm telling you, this guy right here is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with. Anybody else in the room want to give a testimony? Because everybody's winning on different levels, right?
Like you said, Dr. Woods, when people going through financial, some of us are out here suffering in this silently in desperation when it comes down to our finances. And we don't want to open our mouth and tell nobody exactly what it is that we're going through. So we would say no to something like this because we think that the person who introduced it to us gonna be all up in their business. But that's not how this business works. All I want to do is introduce you to it. Like the person that introduced me to it has no idea of what my financial background or what's going on with me because I don't have to tell her anything about what's going on. All she wanted me to do is connect with the experts. And I did that. And when I did that, the experts was able to put they were able to help me lower my bills I was going to pay anyway every month because I signed up for those services. They were able to help lower my cable bill, $45 a month. The first 2 or 3 times they were able to give me one-time savings of $25. People say, oh, that's nothing, but that's $25 I didn't have to pay Comcast that I could have used to take some and put somewhere else. And then they worked because they don't stop, Bryan. They keep working on your behalf. It's not a one time I work this for you and the next time. They are here for you as long as you have your membership. They are here for you every step of the way. So every few months that department goes back and look at those bills that you ask them to readjust for you or help you lower. They go back every few months and say, hey, it's time for us to go back to this company and see if we could get you some more savings. So my Comcast bill, like I said, the first 2 times they were able to give me one-time savings. Next thing you know, they were giving me a savings for a year, $45 a month off my bill with the same services, no different service, the same exact service. But I was paying Comcast $45 less than what I was paying them before the experts. So I said, okay, I put more bills up in there. I put my cell phone bill, I put my pest control bill, and I put my home security bill up in there. And they were able to give me $5 a month because my pest control was only $35 every 3 months. So or $35 every 3 months, and I'm paying them $30 every 3 months. That's $5 I wasn't paying them anymore. I was able to take that money and put it someplace else. The experts helped me to increase my credit score from a 539 to a 714. And I remember when I put my credit and my stuff in there to the expert, I was like, do they really be doing stuff for you? Because I ain't seen nothing till one day I went in my email and I got a letter saying from my creditor saying that they got my dispute letter. I'm like, my dispute letter? I didn't send no dispute letter in. And then I remember the experts are working on my behalf. The experts is who sent that dispute letter in for me. Because a lot of times there's people out there that tells you that, oh, all you have to do is write a dispute letter, but it's not just writing it. It's how you write it and when you write it that makes a big difference because you can put yourself in a lot of hot water trying to do stuff yourself. But that's why we have a team of experts with MWR Financial to help us be able to do that. And I told some people about it, and my membership was being paid for by the company.
Awesome. Hey, that hits way different. V, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. We can we can bring the horse to the water, but we cannot make them drink. But I'm gonna tell you what, one thing for sure. A lot of people, like I said, they will always, running their actual game in an actual survival mode. Why would you want to play survival mode when your life is on the line and you know you need certain nutrients to be able to, take care of the body? Water is definitely one of them. You might go without food a little bit, but you got to have the stuff to replenish. And that's the same thing with people finances. They need the nutrients to replenish what they got going on. Playing in survival mode right now got people with health problems. You know what I mean? But guess what? Hey, this is the health solver right here. Is it anybody else in the room that would love to give their testimony at this time? Hey, where Miss Evelyn at? Miss Evelyn.
Yes, I'm here.
Are you able to come on, love?
I
Love, or
believe, I believe I can.
yes, ma'am. Hey,
Good
let the world,
afternoon.
Hey, let the world know what happened to you with this opportunity. Let me spot you like you, because hey, you definitely a jewel for your family, the matriarch out of your family out there in VI. Let them know what it's done for you.
Okay, well, good afternoon again. What the company did for me was to increase my credit score from a 612 to a 764. And then I have a debt-free date as next year, May of 2025.
Mm-hmm.
I also purchased some precious metals, which is great. And I also have a millionaire date. I didn't want to say it so loudly. June
Oh my, go
2027.
ahead. I love it. Yes.
2027. But I'm still working on stuff, but you know how I get along with computers, so I'm just taking time to get it done, but I'm getting there. And as a matter of fact, when I got into on the platform, thanks to Ms. Berna Monsanto, I gave her a run for her money when she had asked me, when she put it out to me. But then I decided, let me give it a try. So I did, and I was able to get my membership up and running with my 3 business associates and 1 member. And I did get $50 for each one and $40 at that time for the member. But in addition to that, I went ahead and got the members within 30 days. So I was able to receive a the momentum bonus, just because I did it within Zip's time, of $150. And after that, it's like $5 a day. So my business was self-funded. So
Wow.
that's
You
where
mean
I'm
to
at.
you mean to tell me your credit score, you're on the way to the 800s.
Yep.
You actually a precious metal ratio player. You know what your cash millionaire they're gonna be. You got the momentum bonus in, everything up front. Man, the only thing left now is the trust fund and you to get the millionaire residual ring. You don't got
That's
nothing else.
right.
That's pretty much it. Man, let me
I'm
tell you
getting
something
there.
right now. I told y'all people are doing big things right now. And you know what's so awesome about this young lady right here? This is not even for her. This is for her family. A lot of them don't even realize what she's doing. She's setting them up right now in their face. And they're trying to wonder why she be rolling with this group, or why is she going so hard? Because she already see the end goal for them before they even can see the vision of where they're growing. That hits different. Thank you so much, Miss Evelyn, for giving your testimony.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Do we have anybody else in the actual chat that would like to give their actual testimony before we actually go back and go ahead and finish our actual 60 minutes of fame? This is about up. Going once, going twice. Wow, we must be did a great job with the actual testimony today. Hey, shout out everybody that gave their testimony. But let's go ahead and close out this conversation for today, because I'm pretty sure that everybody trying to figure out how could they get on, where could they go ahead and contact us or whatever. But before we leave, let's talk about some of the people that actually already made it to all the next level strategies with us. All right. Y'all bear with me. Okay, y'all bear with me, y'all. Stop sharing the stream. I'm gonna go back and share the stream again. All right. There we go. Okay, then back. So everybody's doing right now, and we got some millionaire residual club earners. They did everything under the sun and clinched the millionaire ring status club earner. Here's Mr. Gerald Parker, also known as Dr. Gerald Parker. Hey, he's running an awesome organization called Kingdom Builders out there in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey, this guy's a 2-star regional director, earning 5 figures a month residual. He was able to acquire his second dream home by helping a lot of people in the ministry and around the world. Shout out to Dr. Gerald Parker. He's definitely killing it, building an actual organization like no other. His Trevor and Shirley Thompson, two-star regional director, power couple, earning $9,000 a month. They was able to purchase their actual dream home in northern Georgia. Hey, shout out to Shirley and Trevor Thompson with that beautiful home over in northern Georgia. They took this opportunity and they're part of the Ring Club, a residual Ring Club club, because they helped a lot of people. Shout out to Trevor and Shirley Thompson. Here's Miss Cashflow Christy Howard. Hey, she's the first female residual rank earner. Hey, when I say the first, she did everything first. But what's most impressive, she's a two-star regional director. Hey, in the first 30 days, she started earning $2,500 an actual month. In 6 months, she earned $82.50. Within a year, she was earning $14.5. But what I love so much about this young lady is this. By being the first female residual Ring Club earner, she was able to take some of that residual income and pay off all her mom bill. Now her mom does not have to worry about enjoying her life in her later days, enjoying all the fruits of her labor. She'll have to be stress-free with no bills. Shout out to the first, yes, the first female residual Ring Club earner, Miss Cash Flow Christy Howard. Here's Miss Shauna Rollins. Miss Shauna Rollins is a two-star regional director. She's earning $12,000 a month, right? What's most impressive about her? Hey, she's the brains behind a lot of this operation, what you see. A lot of the slides that you see and a lot of the actual products and stuff you see with Extra Digit Movement. Hey, she's the brains behind the operation, right? We love her a bunch. She was able to purchase her dream home in the Martha Stewart actual village. Right now, she didn't realize that years previous, all because she helped a lot of people. And she's the second female residual Ring Club earner. Here's my actual mentor, Charles and Cookie Ivory from out of Richmond Hill, Georgia. Hey, I'll tell you right now, I got some of the best mentors in the world. Hey, they some two-star regional directors. They was able to build their dream home, 6,000 square foot home with a pool in the back, with a fully stocked lake. Well, what's impressive, they're earning 5 figures a month. I'll tell you right now, they're one of the most awesome couples in Southeast Georgia. They killing this game with this actual opportunity. Shout out to Charles and Judy. They just purchased two new Teslas, all because the company is paying them very handsome and they're helping a lot of people. Let's talk about the GOAT. We're talking about the greatest trainer of all time, Mr. Bryan T. He's the top earner with this opportunity. But let me give you the backstory on this young man. Hey, he actually got into an opportunity like this at the age of 21, gained his first million by 22, lost it between the age of 21 and 22, all because he didn't understand the actual IRS tax laws. Now he bounced back in his 30s, and now he's one of the top earners with his opportunity. The national director. He bought 2 parcels of land, 20 plus acres in Atlanta, Georgia, and a condo in Dubai. And he's one of the top 5% in the U.S. But you know what's so most awesome about this guy? He took the concept of what he'd been using, and he took some cash, bought an asset, and now his property is making him income hand over fist, all because of a vision and a system called S.I.M.P.L.E. Now, I'll tell you what, when we talk about vision, we say people got different things going on there. This guy right here is a renowned speaker. His actual thing is money and mindset. If you ain't never had a mentor, a business partner, a big brother, or a friend, this guy is the one that you want to be able to get some mentorship under. And we're running an awesome team called Extra Digit Movement. And I'll tell you, hands down, this guy is taking the world by storm. So now that we done talked to you about everything we have to offer, we talked about the shift, the increase, the multiplying, the actual protection, and the leverage, everything with the actual Millionaire Residual Ring Club earners. If you like to follow us, right now you can follow us on Zoom, right? Most of you seeing this right now, we got multiple ways you can be able to tap in. With Zoom, we do this every Sunday at 2 p.m. Same channel, and with a group of like-minded people from Extra Digit Movement and Make Wealth Real Family. If you love to do Zooms, we do them on demand. We'll tell you how you can be able to get with us on any social media platform. We got something brewing about every single day in this organization with this opportunity with different people putting on Zooms. Or if you like our regional event is where we have something called Game Changer ATL, where the actual top trainer, Mr. Bryan T, is giving an awesome conference where, just like I said before, we don't care if you're actual multi-millionaire or if you're a custodian at a high school. Or we care about is you get, we don't care about, main thing we care about, we don't care about how much money you making. We care about you getting this information so you can go back out and tell your friends, your kids, anybody that's want to hear your sound of your voice for them to win financially with this opportunity and stop living paycheck to paycheck. We also have an actual national event. That national event will Make Wealth Real Financial, which is our corporate company. We had one just recently. OMG, we had a virtual conference. It was awesome. Hey, they laid out the blueprint on how you can win with this opportunity, whatnot. And then we had one earlier this year called Let's Get Loud. Also on top of that, where we get together and they recognize people from all walks of life and give them their kudos for helping a lot of people with this opportunity. You can follow them on all social media platforms, Make Wealth Real Live. We also had a retreat earlier this year in January where they did an all-exclusive paid trip to the Caribbean for a lot of people that helped a lot of people with a competition we had with a cruise by one of the cruise where corporate actually sponsored this whole opportunity. Shout out to Make Wealth Real with this opportunity. But at this time, we know a lot of people, this is the first time seeing this. You can follow us at www.extradigitmovement.com, or you can go to www Make Wealth Real Live, and you can follow them on all social medias, YouTube, Instagram, you name it, they're on it, and you can follow us. You can watch replays on our YouTubes or on our actual social media channels, right? So at this time, I'm only looking for two type of people, right? And since I got my awesome guest on the line, I'm gonna let her close that part out, and then we're gonna come off camera and we're gonna close out with our actual guest tonight. Ms. V, are you out there?
I am.
Ms. V, hey, how does this thing work? What type of people we looking for, and how does it work for the two type of people that we're looking for right now?
We're looking for two types of people. We're looking for those who say, you know what, this sounds really great. I want the experts. I only want the experts. I don't want to make the extra income. I don't really want to tell anybody about this opportunity. I just want the membership and the experts because I need to take care of my finances. That person is our number two. And that person will pay $149.97 upfront and $149.97 per month. And you get all everything that the experts has to offer. But that number one person, he said, you got me all in. I want the membership. I want the extra money. I want the business because I understand the business part is the part that is going to help me really, really take my finances to that next level. That person is a number one. They're going to pay a one-time fee upfront of $100, and then they're going to pay and the $149. So you're going to pay $249 upfront one time, and then you pay the $149 a month for your membership every month. And the experts is going to show you how to take care of your personal finances. And then the Extra Digit Movement, which is our team, is going to show you how to build the business and put an extra digit back into your household, or help your money to grow an extra digit with the business opportunity.
Awesome. Hey, thank you so much, B, for breaking that down for everybody that's coming on today. But just like we always say, get back with the person who actually, brought you to this actual conversation that we have today. But hey, with everybody that's out there right now, hey, I would like y'all to, come off mute. And if you're on camera, I want everybody to know where if they want to work with you personally, where they can find you in the locations that you're at right now. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, this is necessary all over the world. So I'm gonna go ahead and let people know where they can come get with them. Let them know your name, your location, and your information if they want to work with you close, and where you hailing from. And so without further ado, go right ahead. The floor is open for everybody to go ahead, come off mute, come on camera, and let everybody know if they want to work with them, where they can find them at.
I'll go ahead first. My name once again is Verna Monsanto. I hail from the city of Hinesville, Georgia, but I am representing the Virgin Islands. And you can reach me on Facebook or contact me through Facebook by my name, Verna Monsanto. Or you can reach me on text or telephone by my telephone number, 912-320-1538.
Come here.
Awesome. Hey, that's awesome, Miss V Monsanto. Miss Evelyn, how you doing, love?
I'm great.
Awesome. Hey, the world would like to know how could they work with you and where could they find you at? Where could they find you and let them know the information how to get in touch with you?
Okay, I'm on St. Thomas, and I'm in the hospital ground by the fish market every day from Monday to Friday, anytime after 6 in the morning until 1:30 to 2 o'clock in the afternoon. They can reach me by telephone 340-771-5212 or 340-998-1102. Telephone numbers.
Awesome. Hey, that hits different. Hey, y'all heard her. Hey, straight out of St. Thomas VI. Hey, she's the matriarch in her family. Hey, she's from around the field, Miss Evelyn Freeman. Hey, definitely. Hey, you want to know and work with this lady right here. She has the master plan. If she don't have it right then when you come to get the information, she got the information. We're making a phone call to make it happen for you. Hey, thank you so much for coming on today, Miss Evelyn Freeman. Anybody else out there? Hey, JT, man. Hey, you got to come back on, JT. You got to let them know where you at, man.
I'm here.
Like,
I'm
you
here.
got
Hi,
to let them know
JT.
you back. Go ahead,
Hey everyone,
JT.
my name is Jason Thomas. If you Google Chief T, you'll find me on all social media platforms. I'm talking TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever. I am Chief T or Chief T. You will find me. But hey, for those that are serious about working and you are in the Texas area, specifically Fort Cavazos, in San Antonio. I mean, I go all over Texas to be. I even go to El Paso, but I'm gonna let my sister hold on to El Paso. But if you are anywhere, if you're active duty service member or a veteran, if you're in Texas, in Korea, Hawaii, or specifically Washington State, hey, I'm taking over those areas, but I want to start with home. Home is Texas, so if you're in Texas, I would love to get with you personally. If you're in any other state but just want to work with me, hey, I'm all about team playing. So again, Google me. I am Chief T or just Chief T on all social media platforms. And if you want to talk to me directly, that's 254-813-7088. I say again, 254-813-7088. And I look forward to talking to you. Thank you, Mr. Woods.
Awesome. Hey, welcome back, JT. Man, I'm telling you right now, you've been missed. We didn't want you to go overseas. We wanted you to stick around so you can come over there and bring some of your awesome energy that you always bring to the table, man. Thanks for being back. And we look forward to doing some more work with you soon, man. Good to be back. Anybody else out there? Anybody else that we have on the line would like the world to know where they can work with them, where to find them or whatnot like that. Hey, this is the time to go ahead and come off mute and go ahead and let the world know. I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. I'll leave the stream up. For any of y'all that want to pop in the room, I only got about 5 more minutes. Or if there's any question for anybody that's out there that they want to ask, drop it in the chat and we will answer. We'll get the information to an expert and we'll get it answered for you. But most of my people that's viewing that right now, hey, we do this because we love to see change, especially financial change in our communities. Because we know if someone, we know if someone is not having a financial challenge, we know that's less likely for them to have any real stressful issues life-wise. And believe it or not, a lot of people's stress level will go down if they wasn't having a lot of financial issues in their life. They would be able to do a lot more things to have freedom, like spend time with their kids, take vacations, just relax a little, not put so much stress on the body that they put on it for the last 30 to 40 years that they already put on it. But most of all, they can live out their days and enjoy the fruits of their actual labor. So I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. Y'all got any thing in the chat. Y'all could drop it in the chat. Also, hey, also we got some huge announcements coming up. Before anybody's coming in. On the 8th at 7:30, we're gonna be live with a lifestyle and legacy conversation right here in Hinesville, Georgia. Hey, with your host, Bryan T. Woods. You already know him be in the building. And guest speaker, the Waymaker, Charles Ivory. That's on the 8th of November. That's on 8th of November. That's next week. You don't want to miss it. We got the Millionaire Residual Rank Club earner, Mr. Charles Ivory, going to be in the building. And if you want more information, if you want to know how you can go and get on right now before you get to it, the smart thing is go ahead, have that conversation with the actual expert, Mr. Charles Ivory, now, and bring some friends, tell a friend, because we're going to be talking no holds bar on what he did in order for him to be able to be a multi-residual ring club earner and one of the top in the state of Georgia, especially Southeast Georgia, whatnot. Also coming up every Tuesday, we always be back at the same bat channel at 7 o'clock on the same channel. We go live on YouTube and we via Facebook Live, and you see in the chat our actual information. So on the 14th, we're gonna be back live for a round 2 double dose. Live, Mr. Ivory is gonna be back. We'll put that out on the 14th. It's gonna be around the same time, 7:30. The flyers will be out. If you want to go ahead and connect now and have your one-on-one conversation, go ahead and drop S.I.M.P.L.E in the chat right now, or you can just text 843-359-4436. Hey, I can go ahead and set you up with the expert conversation with what he did in order for him to take it to a whole nother level with S.I.M.P.L.E. So with that being said, we got two more minutes and we're about to sign out. So enjoy this icebreaker that I'm about to pull up, and we're gonna see you on the other side. All right. Let the music play. We don't get away. Let the music. Let y'all enjoy some of this. Man, this icebreaker, man. I was watching this thing earlier. I'll let y'all watch this again, man. This was good. Always trying to show off, y'all. I'm trying to pull YouTube up, and it's trying to block our icebreaker. Recap. Oh, well, hold up, y'all. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Close that out. That one. Yeah, hey, y'all, it's trying to show off. I'm going to go ahead and get it pulled up. We'll go ahead and finish this off, man. The actual time is up. But I like to end stuff off on a positive note. Man, other than that, man, how y'all doing out there on this Sunday, man? Y'all should be having a good time. I know some of y'all went and had some good spiritual growth out there today. That's always a good thing. While I get this thing pulled up. Oh yeah, I love this right here. Man, Jason hit the nail on the head. I gotta play this. Consistency. Consistency. I gotta let y'all hear this. All right. Hey, this is how we're gonna close it out with consistency. All right. We're gonna close it out with this consistency. Y'all go ahead and enjoy this. This is how we're gonna close it out.
I use this example a lot. I was talking about a second ago, and I want to go back there for a second. And I want you guys to always remember.
Oh, we don't want us to be great. Oh my God. Hey, showing off. Yeah, y'all. Hey, This is funny, y'all. I'm gonna be done close out in a minute, but we're gonna pull it up because it's trying to show off. I know it's mad. It's mad because we got all this positivity going on. Y'all wait, man. It's funny. I'm gonna try one more time. If it don't, then we just come out and I'll just play it by itself coming out of this. But hey, I love this one right here. Consistency. Jason brought it up. I'm gonna play this one. Come on, YouTube. Don't show off. Oh, it's all good, y'all. It's showing off for some reason. Hey, but however, let me go ahead and close this out. Everybody that's out there, hey, thank y'all for coming in the room today. Hey, we're gonna see y'all on the flip side. Hey, YouTube, Facebook. Hey, we'll be back here, same channel on Tuesday at 7 o'clock. We're going via we use Zoom via YouTube Live. I want y'all to have a great day. And remember, abundance is inside all of us, and you have the keys to